Hi guys, today I would like to tell you about how you can move to Australia, especially to Victoria or to Melbourne. A few friends who watched my video have just asked me, Martin, I'm interested in moving to Melbourne, and would you mind telling me the process, the step-by-step process? So I said yes because I was already planning to make a video on how to move to Melbourne. So guys, if you like to move to Australia or to Melbourne or to any part of Australia through visa 491 or visa 190, then this video is for you. So today I will tell you the first thing you need to do is you need to create a profile on Skill Select. But then for you to create a profile on Skill Select, you need to have done your English test and you need to have done your assessment. Okay, you need to get assessed depending on your course. If you're an engineer, you have to be assessed by Engineers Australia, or there are other assessing bodies depending on the course which you've studied. Then once you've done those two things, you can create a profile on Skill Select and and submit your profile, an expression of interest profile. Then the next thing you may want to do, if you want to go through regional visa like 491, which is the skip work regional professional visa, then you need to come to like a website like Live in Melbourne. Then you submit your registration of interest, which is called the ROI. But there are certain criteria that would help you to get a good score: your English language score, your education, your work experience, your age, and a few other things, including relative, your partners, and profile, and if you have a relative or if you study in Australia and all of that. So, guys, I will just take you through my screen as quick as possible to show you step-by-step guide on how to do this. So let's go to my screen. Yeah, guys, today I would like to share with you information that will help you to move to Australia. And today I'm considering the city of Melbourne, which is, I think, one of the best places you could ever live in Australia. So I'd like you to pay attention as I take you through how you can apply for 491 visa in Melbourne and how you can, submit your registration of interest. This is what you have to do to show that you have an interest to move to Melbourne. First, you need to do a registration of interest. Then this is like an expression of interest in Canada. Okay, so guys, I would like you to look at the eligibility criteria for you to apply for 491 visa. So this is the most important thing you need to know. And if you have to apply for this visa, you must be nominated to apply by a state or territory government agency, or an eligible relative must sponsor you, or you must have an occupation on. You also must have an occupation on relevant skilled occupation list, and you also have you should have a suitable skill assessment for the occupation which you claim you have, and you must be invited to apply and satisfy the point test. Okay, so those are the things you need to do or you need to know before you will be able to apply. So you have the subclass 491 skilled work regional professional visa, the main applicant. Then you have the subsequent applicant. So for main applicant, you need to know a few things. For this visa is a professional visa. It is for skilled workers who want to live and work in regional Australia. You can stay in Australia for 5 years and live, work, and study in a designated regional area of Australia. And you travel to and fro Australia as many times as you want while on this visa. You also apply for permanent residency after 3 years for the time your visa is granted. So this visa leaves you can stay with up to 5 years, but within 3 years you can apply for permanent residency. Okay. For the subsequent applicants, um, that's also fine. Okay, so you have to be one member of or a member of the family of someone who has this visa. So you'll be able to come in um, as a permanent resident, you know, immigrant. So now I just want to take you to the website where you can register to move to Melbourne, because someone was asking me a question about how you can move to Melbourne. So you can move to Melbourne by submitting a registration of interest. By the way, Melbourne is so you can move to Melbourne by submitting a registration of interest for Victoria visa nomination. So this is the website is Live in Melbourne. So I will share this website with you and this link so you don't have an issue with this. Okay. So for you to apply for this, you can see this place. You come down to registration of interest. Let me just a minute. Yeah, you can read up how do I submit a registration of interest. Okay, so from there you can create your registration of interest actually. Yeah, so let's just come down here. How to submit a registration of interest? You can see you need to check your eligibility criteria. You need to submit your EOI, your expression of interest. Then you need to submit your registration of interest for the um, very what is it called, for the province which you want to apply to the state. Now look at this. Expression of interest is for the federal, which is the skill select. Once you have a profile in skill select, then you can go to live in Melbourne portal, which is this. You click on it, and it brings you to the application portal where you can submit your registration of interest. I'll just show you how you can do this, quickly. Just a moment. Yeah, so it brings you here. I have an active profile. You log in. If you don't have a profile, you create one. Then you log in. Once you log in, just a moment. Yeah, so it brings you here and it start asking you questions. If you've actually been registered for a while, for example, I've not been here for a while, then you can put in a new password like it's requesting I should do. Yeah, so this is good enough. So let's get into the portal and see what it's got for us. So once you get into the portal, you can click apply now, and that brings you to what you want to apply for. So is either you can see you have can apply for extension, you can apply for business innovation, business investors, significant investors. For a profile that has active application, if you have already applied for a particular registration of interest, you won't be able to submit it again. So you can see already this profile has already submitted registration of interest for Victoria, subclass 190 and 491. So you won't be able to submit anymore. Okay. Yeah. So, but if you have not done that, so once you come in here, you're gonna see registration of interest and you can submit. But otherwise, if you have interest in any of these, then you can also submit it. So that is how to submit a registration of interest for Victoria. But let me just take you back a bit to a few things you would need to know. Yeah, the question is how do you make up your points? I think I've said that in my earlier video, probably not for Victoria, but I'll show you right now. Yeah, so you have to see the things that gives you the ranking. Yeah, for you to get your registration of interest ranking, that's to do with your age, your English language proficiency. For example, someone who has 8.0 is on a very high chances. If you're still within the age of, let's say, 29 or 34, have a very high chances. And education level, if you have bachelor's degree or you have a PhD degree, it also gives you. So from bachelor's degree, you have a very good score. Occupational skill level, if you have up to 5 years of experience, that gives you a good score. Your partner skill, if applicable, maybe your partner have got a skill and assessed, that's also good enough. And again, is you also consider the if you are onshore or offshore. What I mean is that if you already live in Melbourne, or if you live in Australia already, or you've lived there for 1 year, or you studied there and all of that. So those are things that give you eligibility score. Then you need certain documents like health document to show that you're good of good there. You need also to have things like security checks and all of that. Okay, yeah. So those are things you need to know. So once you have that, you can apply. But then it is important to state that for you to apply for this, you need to ensure that you have done your assessment. English test is number one. Number two is assessment. You must assess your skills. Once your skill is assessed, then you can create a profile on Skill Select, and after then you can come to create a registration of interest. And once you do this, you'll go to, be in the waiting list for invitation rounds. So each of the invitation round, let me check out the last invitation round for Melbourne. You can also see the last invitation rounds for Melbourne. Okay, just a moment. Yeah, so you can see the previous. Okay, this is no, this is not invitation round. Yeah, so you can see the previous invitation round. The last one was on Tuesday, 29 April 2025. So the next one is being expected any moment from now. It will be, they will be selected, and if you apply quickly, probably you might be lucky. It could be within November or before November. Yeah, so that's it. Well, guys, we'll be wrapping up here, but there are a lot of things to know about Australia. Australia is a great country where you can, you know, have a lot of chances. Even if you want to see your annual earning in Australia, you can go here to see the estimated guide to tell you how much you may be able to earn in Australia for different career if you have to move to Australia. So that means that Australia is not just one of those countries where you go and start thinking of if you're going to survive or not. Healthcare facility and everything here in Australia is very rich. So, guys, might give it a consideration. Probably you would be one of the lucky guys. So, guys, I'm gonna wrap it up here, and I hope that this video will be helpful to you or to your loved ones. Cheers.